Do you remember this calendar that the Sims team sent out to a bunch of EA creators earlier this year? Remember how in March it showed burglars, and then we got burglars in the game right around March? I think we actually ended up getting them in a base game update at the end of February. Well, May shows a bunch of gnomes and a cow plant. Well, May just ended, but now we know that in July we're getting an expansion pack that looks like this, and all the trailers for it are coming out in June. Enchanted by Nature has a lot of emphasis on gnomes. I don't think anyone realized at the time that this was a prediction, but it is. There might be other predictions. July shows a swimming pool. And then there's the August image. A lot of people said that this was a prediction that we're going to get hotels. I don't know. I'm not really sold on that theory. But November? This is almost definitely a hint. I'm pretty sure that we're going to get bans later this year. Maybe not in November, but around November. I mean, after all, burglars are on March, and we got those in February. And May shows a bunch of gnomes, and Enchanted by Nature is coming out in June. So I can't say for sure that bans are going to come out in November, but around November makes a lot of sense. And I do have some ideas about things that I want to see in a bans pack. Here, we'll just throw this image up that they used on the calendar while I talk about it. First, I want them to bring back the jam feature from The Sims 3 that lets you have multiple Sims play several instruments together at the same time in unison. I want every instrument that's currently in the game to be able to be in a band, including violins and the DJ mixing booth and the microphone. I want singers in these bands. And I want additional instruments added to the game, like a drum kit and an actual honest-to-God electric guitar, not an acoustic guitar that looks like an electric guitar like what we have in the game now. I want different music genres for the bands, and I want the player to pick what kind of music the band should make, like rock and country and pop and jazz. And I don't really want any limitations on what kind of instruments can be in what bands. I also want to be able to just have like 5 singers in a pop group. Just throwing that out there. For band management, I want to use the exact same system that clubs use in Get Together. And instead of like club outfits, I want performance outfits that your band members can wear on stage. I want a concert venue lot type. I want it to be possible to have a band as your career. I also want there to be like a reoccurring Battle of the Bands event in the game, maybe every Saturday. And if your sim wins the Battle of the Bands, then they get discovered and win a record deal. And please give us some cross-pack features between bands and Get Famous.